Do you know the legend of the Hero of Time? Once long ago, he defeated Ganon and brought peace to the kingdom of Hyrule. A piece of the Triforce was given to the Hero of Time, and he kept it safe, much as Zelda kept hers. That sacred piece is known as the Triforce of Courage. When the Hero of Time was called to embark on another journey and left the land of Hyrule, he was separated from the elements that made him a hero. It's said that at that time, the Triforce of Courage was split into 8 shards and hidden throughout the land. Even I do not know where they rest, but this much I do know. They lie hidden somewhere in this great sea. Might you have crossed paths with someone who knows much about things that lie hidden in the depths of the sea? Well, fret not if you can think of no one, though maybe you would come upon the knowledge by asking around in a place where many people gather. Yeah, so we'll worry about the Triforce pieces later. Alright, so first things first. Let's go ahead and warp over to the Mother and Child Owls. Now, we could have warped here as soon as we got the bow and arrows and defeated Cyclos for the Ballad of Gales, but we wouldn't be able to get anything until after the second Forsaken Fortress event. He'd just basically tell you, come back later. So say hello to the Fairy Queen. She's cute. Tell me, little boy, can you control the wind? So young to have such power, how did you know to find me here? I am the Queen of the Fairy World. What's the matter? Does that not surprise you? I like you, and so I shall give you new power to the bow that you wield. Little Great Fairy doll. Powers of fire and ice have been added to your arrows. When you take out your bow, use ZR to change arrowheads, then fire away. Nice. Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames, and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. Okay, we can use the fairies here as needed. Child, I must tell you, you are just my type. Hubba hubba, Link. You're in there with the Fairy Queen. And she's gone. Okay, first things first. We're gonna get 2 items up next. First, we're gonna go to Dragon Roost. After we get these 2 items, then we're gonna go visit the Fairy Islands. Because now we have everything we need to visit the Great Fairies on all the islands. Right, so first things first, bring up my map, and let's head south. We're heading towards Fire Mountain. And let's switch over to ice arrows and freeze this volcano. Now, it's not going to stay frozen for long, so we're going to have to hurry. go ahead and make our way up. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, so into the volcano we go. Okay, that takes care of the fire keys. Let's carefully cross the lava. What? What? What happened to the platform? Well, this is going swimmingly. Did an item from the defeated Keese land on it? And that's what caused it to... I have no idea. My best guess is that an item landed on it and caused the platform to disappear. Alright, so all enemies defeated, and the treasure chest appears. Alright, and there's the Power Bracelets. Both arms are now stronger than ever. Press A to grab and lift objects. Cool. So these big stones with the faces on them, you can just lift them and chuck them. Let's get out of here. Oops. Dang it. I didn't want to go back in. Where's my boat? There's my boat. Now let's warp over to Forest Haven. So from here we want to go east to Ice Ring Isle. Dang, nabbit. There we go. We're facing the wrong way. This way. Alright, so let's aim a fire arrow where the ice is coming out of. And again, we got a time limit for this. First things first, let's melt this treasure chest out of the ice. Yeah, watch your step, it's slippery. Alright, a treasure chart. If you suddenly run the opposite way, Link will slip. Right, there's the steps we need to climb up to start. Just gotta be careful. It's extra slippery around here. Oh, 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 goodness. Close one. Ah, da, 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 da. Okay, in we go. Care of those keys straight away, so they don't bother us. Hey, fairies. Oh, now we gotta slide again. Carefully. Here's our reward. The iron boots. These boots are so heavy you can hardly walk, but the wind can't blow you around when you wear them. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, it is still an item, but it's not so bad. Since we can just set it with the touchpad. There's all those empty buttons on the D-pad, though. We could have probably set it over there and freed up some space. But whatever. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna have to free these guys. Hello there, Dark Nut. I'll take those. That should be all the enemies. Yep. So this is just for some rupees, but that's okay. We like rupees. Alright, let's get out of here. At least now we don't have to worry about the water freezing us. There's my ship. Alright, so let's head to the Fairy Islands. Alright, so let's head east first. Because I think all the way at the end of the map, there's a fairy island there. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a fairy island. So, Thorned Fairy Islands. Do you have any of them golden feathers? I hear those things are all the rage with Rito ladies on Dragon Roost Island these days. They just go gaga over them. But the thing is, the only way to get a golden feather is to defeat one of those bird monsters, or so they say. Yep, Rito men who have girlfriends sure have tough lots in life, I tell ya. Interesting. Two letters for me. Cash on delivery, postage is 201 rupees. I guess? To the esteemed Mr. Fairy Person, thank you very much for your purchase. Enclosed is an incredible chart. This chart will show you where you can find the Triforce charts and Triforce shards. I want you to use it to find lots of them. They are my favorite kinds of items. And also, sir, have you been checking your Tingle chart? Have you seen those giant fairy marks? Follow the chart to them and your fortune will increase greatly. Thanks, Tingle. Now you know where all the Triforce charts and Triforce shards are hidden. That's positively incredible. How have you been, big brother? I'm here on the pirate ship writing this letter. Isn't that neat? At first I was scared, but they're all actually nice. For pirates, I mean. Mr. Gonzo's a big guy, but ever since Mr. Tetra left, he's been crying like a baby. It's kind of funny, but sort of sad, too. Nudge is a little strange, but nice, too. And as for Senza, his beard makes him look pretty mean, but he tells really cool stories when he gets in the right mood. Zuko's kind of weird, and Mako is pretty quiet. Mako immediately gets mad whenever I try to take his glasses, so I do that a lot. As usual, Nico is always fooling around. He won't take anything serious. Actually, he seems sad not to have you around anymore. Were you guys good friends? I helped them all out with their chores, and they actually paid me a little for it, so I'm sending the money to you. Please use it, big brother. I'll loan you my telescope for a little longer, but you have to return it to me eventually, okay? I'm doing fine, so don't you worry. I'll take care of myself, so be sure to take good care of yourself. Good luck, Errol. Aww. Good to know she's doing well. Alright, so there should be a blue choo-choo here. Yep. Let's hit these switches. And the fairy fountain's open. You can now carry more arrows. Carry up to 60 with you wherever you go. Thanks, lady. Alright, now let's warp to Great Fish Isle. Alright, so from here, we're gonna go west. Actually, I think we're going northwest. Yeah, northwest. Western Fairy Islands. I heard the bird people who live on Dragon Roost east of here have invented an incredibly useful device that they call a grappling hook. I hear you can throw that thing at monsters and use it to grab treasure they've hidden in their pockets. Talk about cool. And have you seen those imp-like creatures called bokoblins that hang out on the lookout platforms at sea and stare through their telescopes? I hear those guys keep joy pendants hidden in their pockets, so if you get one of those grappling hooks, you can use it to swipe their pendants. Which we have been doing. Now let's open up this fairy fountain. Okay, now we can carry 99 arrows. Okay, so there's 2 more fairy fountains to go to. Let's work back to the Tower of the Gods. Alright, so it's just to the north. It is. That works. Right, in we go. Okay, now we can carry more bombs, up to 60. It's crazy to me that you can hold up to 99 bombs and arrows in this game. Seems a little overkill, but that's okay. Right, and then the last fairy fountain we can just warp to. see if we can get arrows here. Light this on fire, and it's open. Okay, there's our final upgrade, so now we can carry 99 bombs. Let's warp home. So we're gonna restock on our elixir soup. Alright, restocked on soup. Thanks, Grandma. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. And I think that this will be a good place to stop for today. Been going for 2.5 hours. So we cleared the 3rd dungeon, we cleared the 2nd Forsaken Fortress event, and we got the Master Sword. So it wants us to go to the the Earth Temple and the Wind Temple next. But we got a lot of stuff that we can do that we have the majority of the items in the game. The only items we're missing now are the hookshot and... oh god, what do I get from the other temple? The Mirror Shield, that's right. We're missing the Mirror Shield and the hookshot. So we can get the majority of the heart pieces and treasure charts from around the Great Sea now. So that's what we're going to be doing. But when you guys join me next time, we'll be doing that. And now that we're on Outset, there are some things that we can do here. Specifically going to visit Orca. And there's something that we can do with the giant pig as well, to unbury a heart piece. But that'll be for next time. And I'll see you guys then.